Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here, continuing my rogue run. As always, I said that I thought the deck was, let me lower the volume, not very good, but we crushed our first two opponents. It should be noted that, I guess I do have a lot of good creatures in this stack. There's just a few bad cards, but a lot of high-quality creatures are here as well. And I have some removal, but my first two opponents pretty much never removed any of my creatures, so I feel like that really helped me out a lot. Boy of Destiny, the priest. Can I be second? Yay! I'm second! Woo! Now, what's unfortunate is if I coin this out on turn 1, I have nothing to do on turn 2 except make a dagger. So I think the correct thing is to mulligan some of these to try to get another 2-drop. Like another Defias Ringleader, let's say. I don't think I need both of these 3-drops, do I? I'll keep the Twilight Drake. It's good on turn 4 when you're the second player, but I'll mulligan that Acolyte that seems a bit slow. Okay, well I have Betrayal, which is actually totally useless, so that's great. Alright, well let's do our thing. I would have actually considered not doing that if I were up against somebody else, like a Shaman or a Warrior who could have a single removal card that could kill both of them. In light of the fact that, you know, I do... Oh my god. In light of the fact that I do, have, nothing to do on this turn. The Mad Bomber scored a hit on my thing, which sucks. So, I played a Mad Bomber recently who actually, killed out the Bandit and the Ringleader himself. That was quite fortunate. And my opponent was a little bit less fortunate, but still pretty fortunate. Now, why am I swinging at his face? Because I have an Assassin's Blade coming up. So, that's why. If I didn't have this blade, I would probably hold on to the dagger. Alright, well, neither of us is really getting ahead here. I really don't have much to do except to play my Farseer, waste most of the heal. And I'll keep the dagger in my hand just in case I do need to use it against something. Power Word Shield or a Shattered Sun Cleric would let him kill this off and keep his own Farseer. He's got Shadow Word Pain. Well, that's okay. I guess I'd rather that than a Shattered Sun Cleric. In fact, I would definitely rather that. This is annoying, that's for sure. But, got two good options here. Sen'jin and Twilight. Both are very good. I will do the Twilight. Why? Because even though it doesn't have Taunt, it doesn't die to Shadow Words. And the Sen'jin dies to a second Shadow Word Pain. I'd like to reduce the odds of this thing's getting killed. In fact, this is very difficult to deal with. Even a Dark Iron Dwarf won't quite do it. Now, does a Priest have ways to kill this? Certainly he does. But it's just difficult is all I'm trying to say. Now, next turn, I might just do the Assassin's Blade and start mopping up his board. I think that's better than playing a Sen'jin, but we'll see what he chooses to do. Twilight Drake, by the way, notice how freaking amazing it is against his board. Like, really, really amazing. He's gonna just 2-for-1 himself. Well, I waste a dagger hit, because I'm gonna probably play the Assassin's Blade. Or am I? I could just play the Sen'jin. I mean, I don't need to play the Blade. Right now, let's get a creature out here, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna get a creature out. It's really good against his Berserker, and now I'll swing at his face, because I am pretty sure that I'll play the Assassin's Blade next turn. Taking a sip of Good Luck Izzy. Grapefruit. Aha! Sucker! There's nothing good to Thoughtsteal, but if you got my Eviscerate, I'm gonna be super pissed. Holy smite. Well, that's clever. Doesn't really do that much. It's still a 2-for-1. He used 2 cards to kill my 1, so I don't really care. Oh, I have nothing good to play. Oh, no, that sucks. It really does suck, actually. I could play this, but that's just so weak. Oh, man. Okay, well, I guess I should have played the Assassin's Blade last turn. Then I could play the Sen'jin this turn. Alright, well, we'll do the Assassin's Blade here. And I will swing at his face. Yes, of course, he can, you know, heal out most of the damage. But I was thinking about it, actually. He does have to spend mana doing it, whereas I don't spend mana anymore when I hit him in the face. So, I'll just play it. Plus, I have another one in the deck somewhere. I don't want this to get wasted. Soul Priest? That's a pretty good card, actually. I can't deal with it very easily. Oh, I can't deal with it at all now. It's a 3/7. Oh, and his hero ability, of course, is now a very, very good ability. Okay, well, let's do the following. We'll play this, And we'll play this. Just get a lot of stuff out there.
Yeah, beat it.
I can't play this, of course. Betrayal's useless. We'll swing at his face. And we'll pass the turn. He can kill one of these guys with his hero heal. He can kill another with the Soul Priest. He's not cutting me any slack here. He's going to silence it to stop it from being a card. I'm actually falling way behind now. Thanks to the Soul Priest. Oh, how did I mess this up? Was it really just that he 2-for-1 against my Senjin, but it was just that good? Damn it. Okay. Well, he's playing around Betrayal rather cunningly. I might still do it to pop Divine Shield and deal 2 damage to that. So we'll be at 4 health. Still not enough for the Assassin's Blade to kill it, but I could use the Assassin's Blade to kill that, Dark Iron Dwarf to kill that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I need to clear his board out. So it's Dark Iron Dwarf. Kill that thing finally. Kill this thing, and I've got mana left over. Stagger up. Oh, wait. I had another charge on that weapon. Whoops. That was a mistake. Well, anyway, now I will hopefully play a Sea Giant, and it hopefully won't get mind controlled. That's a lot of hopefullys, but hopefully that is what will happen. Alright, so you got some spell damage and a Holy Smite, getting the kill there. Well, it's a close game. He's ahead on life, but I'm ahead on cards. Rather than playing the Sea Giant, which runs right into mind control, let's do this. And I could play this to have them trade, or I could just play this and try to own him. I'm not sure how much daggering I'll be doing at 20 health. I can go a little bit lower against a priest than against some classes, but it's still a bit dicey. So mind control on this would be really good. It would let the Ogre Magi kill my defender, but then I can play the Sea Giant, which should be able to take this out. Okay, no mind control, thankfully. If he had mind control, he would definitely have used it, so I know he's not rocking it right now, which is good. Hopefully he'll just let this sit and play more minions, so the Sea Giant will be extra cheap, and that looks like what he's doing, which is great. If this were an unnerfed Defender of Argus with 3 power, I could use the dagger and kill off that Ogre Magi. Oh, alas. Anyway, let's play this. Can I play this and then the Sea Giant? Yes, I can. Let's silence that Gurubashi. Let's play Sea Giant. We'll kill off that, because spell damage is a bit dangerous. Now I'm enraged.
Here we go.
Swing at the face. And swing at the face. So, what am I afraid of? Well, it was a bit close going there, but I seem to have pulled out alright. Mind control is still bad.
We must cleanse the
And that was actually really good. It lets him kill my Spiteful Smith, which is very unfortunate. But I've got the board advantage, so he just needs to have not, like, spectacular cards, and I'll be fine. Holy Fire, totally fine. So he gains health, but whatever. I'm not concerned about health. Shattered Sun Cleric. Well, I get to return the favor now, so we'll do this.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Kill off the Gurubashi. Because it was silenced, my guy got to live. I will smash him for 8 damage, and he's now trying to top deck Shadow Word Death or a Mind Control. Otherwise, this is just going to win the game. That's not going to do it. Oh, he's got some kind of dumb card here. Yeah, with 7 mana, he should be able to play most things. Bloodsail Ray at Corsair. Well, can't do anything about that tiger. It is stealthy. I'm not going to play my Bloodsail. Well, am I going to play the Bloodsail Corsair? I mean, what is it ever going to be good for? I guess I might as well play it. Priests don't have weapons. He could have thought stolen my Assassin's Blade, but he would have played it by now. I don't know, I'm just threatening to kill, and I guess I might as well put this on the board. So does he have a Shadow Word Death? Mind Control is now not enough. He will lose the game. He'll Holy Fire that, and I guess he survives the turn with that, so good move on his part. I can deal 8 damage. He's going to go down to 4 health. What's my top deck going to be? Sap. Well, that could be good. Could be very good. Again, as a rogue, I unfortunately dagger him slower than he heals. But I do have minions. Now, a Holy Nova would actually clear my board and heal him up, and then we're in a top deck war. with me having a life advantage in the first play. Thoughtsteal, I don't know what he could possibly get that would be helpful. You know what this could be? This could actually be a Blade Flurry. Oh no, never mind. It's been holding on to it for a while. Because if he Thoughtsteals a Blade Flurry, he can't use it. Well, he's dead now, unless he's got a Holy Smite up there. Yeah, that's... I just have enough damage to kill him. Plus I had a sap as well. Alright, we'll let this MVP Bloodsail Corsair get the kill. I know someone's gonna post on my channel like, oh, Bloodsail Corsair killed him in that one game. I don't know why you think it's a bad card. I think it was the MVP. Anyway, that was a good game. Close though, very, very close. If he had Shadow Word Death or Mind Control, if he had Mind Control, I would have almost definitely lost. If he had Shadow Word Death, I would probably have lost, but I might have gotten lucky and won. So again, I'm just getting kind of lucky here. My opponents aren't really having interference against me, and you know, with just about any deck that has good minions, you'll win if your opponent doesn't interfere. He did play 2 Holy Fires, but I was ahead. Holy Fire is not a card that you want to play when you're behind. It's a card you want to play when you're equal or ahead, and it gets you more ahead. It doesn't help you come back from being behind. Brock the Shaman. I'm undecided whether that is a legit name or not. This is a fine hand. I really wish I had Backstab in this deck, so I'd have a way of triggering Defias Ringleader combo when I'm first. But I'll just play it on turn 2, and it'll be fine. I mean, yes, it'd be better if this were a 2-3 or a 3-2, but still, it's okay. Mops up totems, and we'll trade a lot with any 3-2. That's good enough. Alright, he's got a coin play. That's unfortunate. And it's Novice Engineer. Interesting. Okay, well, since he did that, I will actually dagger up and kill this thing. I've got something profitable to do. Got this dagger in my hand, which can be useful for an extra point of damage, or to kill a 1-1 totem, if that's what he flips. I don't actually agree with the Novice Engineer coin play, because usually the coin is more valuable than an extra card. Oh, I got very, very lucky. That's actually, I'll admit, that's very, very lucky, because now I can play the Flesh-Eating Ghoul and grow it immediately. And, well, I mean, he can kill it with a Lightning Bolt, but same with the Injured Blade Master. So I might as well get the party started, plus I can protect it next turn with Ascension. And the turn after that, maybe this guy plus Defias Ringleader be vulnerable to Lightning Storm, but, you know, it's only 1 rare. Shaman might not have it. Ah, he's going to play the Mind Control attack. Well, that's fine. So, I will take a little bit of a chance. I will play the Senjin. And we'll swing on by with the Ghoul. This isn't a Paladin. Yeah, you should generally not let people keep creatures, but if you were a Paladin, I would have just killed this. Since he's not, I'll take a chance. Yeah, you can play Dark Iron Dwarf, trade up and kill it. But then the Flesh-Eating Ghoul will grow, and I'll have a decent turn. Ah, he's got it. Damn it. Well, I think it was a reasonable choice on my part, because if he didn't have the buff to kill my Senjin, I would have been in really good shape. Oh no, never mind, unless that is an Abusive Sergeant? Nope, okay, well, that's great. Oh no, I got both Assassin's Blades. Ah. Well, I think I need to start doing this, honestly. So what I'm going to do is the following. I'm actually going to kill that first. And then I'm going to attack that Harvest Golem. Now, I could kill the Harvest Golem with my Flesh-Eating Ghoul, but I'm not going to. I'm actually just going to swing for 5 damage, because that's a lot of damage. 5 damage. I mean, if you count the total amount of damage I have, it's kind of nuts. This is 9, and this is another 12. I mean, that's almost enough to just kill him. Probably not going to be hitting him with this weapon while he's putting out endless waves of Chumper Nuggets for me to deal with. But, it's looking pretty good. Okay, let's just, I guess, kill his best creatures with my weapon. And I will do this, I think. It's a tough call. Yeah, I'll do it. So Flesh-Eating Ghoul, the love affair continues. This thing has dealt, what, 3 plus 5 is 8, 8 plus 7. This thing dealt like 15 damage all by itself, and then the Earthen Ring Farseer healed him for 3. So I could play a few, a bunch of little stuff, but I'd actually rather play this Ogre. And the reason for that is, it puts him in a really ugly choice. Either he hexes the Ogre, or he Lightning Storms to kill my other stuff. But he can't do both. It's Fire Elemental, good card. But Fire Elemental dies to the Ogre. And I might even consider racing him now, we'll see. I could hit him for 9, he's not at 9 health. I think I'm going to do that, honestly. I'm at a high enough total. I think this is worth it. Yeah, he could do like Wind Fury, Rockbiter Weapon, or whatever, but I'm not going to play around that. So we're just going to go for the face. Play the Tiger and the Defias Ringleader. So you really can't deal with everything. He's got to deal with this Ogre, but this Tiger's undealable with, and I still have this weapon and another weapon behind it. So I feel like I'm in pretty good shape. Might win next turn, even if not, I have a decent chance. Now, he'll need like a Lightning Storm and a Hex, and he'll be in pretty good shape. That's a taunt. It will die to Betrayal if he does not kill off the Fire Elemental. So I have a 2-mana Assassinate for this, which is extremely effective. I'd say that, you know, he made a very slight misplay here. And, yeah, you know, he made a misplay that, like, I'm not going to say he's a bad player, because it's exactly the kind of misplay that I would make. But what he should have done, just so you guys kind of know, he should have made the totem first. The totem would have appeared to the right of the Fire Elemental. Then he should have played the Senjin on the other side of the totem. So if he had made the totem first, he would have had the option of keeping the totem in the middle. That would stop me from using Betrayal to kill the Senjin. And then I would have not had such an easy kill. Little things like that, you know, sometimes matter. Now, had he done that, I still could have killed the Senjin with my Tiger, and then 6 + 3 was still 9 damage, so it didn't actually matter, like, it didn't affect the outcome of that game, and he couldn't have given himself an extra turn, but it's like little things like that that can sometimes make a difference. You have to watch for that when you're a Shaman or a Paladin, because your hero ability puts things in a definite place. So if the position matters, you should use your hero ability first, and then play your other minions so you can decide, you know, what goes in between what. Taking a sip of Good Luck Izzy. Okay, so I know that there's a bunch of you laughing already. He's like, oh, Papa Boris always thinks his deck sucks, and then he, like, crushes everyone with it. I will say this, though. I think the deck has got some good creatures, but I have not been interfered with. Like, that Fire Elemental, like, was the only removal that Shaman had all game, which I'm not complaining about. Do not get me wrong. That's totally fine by me. I'm just saying, that's why I've been doing so well. I've been very lucky to be up against opponents who don't interfere. This deck, I think, does do very well against non-interfering opponents. I'm once again first, which is annoying. And I can't do much. I can make a dagger on turn 2, but I can't Deadly Poison until turn 3. If I Deadly Poison on turn 3, then I can't make a creature. That's kind of annoying. Well, I'm not going to attack with the dagger, because if you're holding Deadly Poison, you really shouldn't use your charges. I've seen way too many opponents, we've actually seen them on this channel, attack once with the dagger and then put Deadly Poison on it, and it's just silly. Okay, so I can waste the heal of the Farseer or waste the buff of the Senjin. I will waste the heal. It's not an entire waste, and I think the buff could actually make a really big difference. So, she's got the coin, she hasn't used it yet, she had a very slow start, so did I. If I'd had one of my fast starts, it would have been better. She's hoping 2 missiles hit this. And of course they do, because of course. God, oh my god, that makes a huge difference. Like, I could have played Dark Iron Dwarf, attack for 5. That's so annoying. Okay, well, we'll do this. I'll put Deadly Poison on. And I'm not going to hit her in the face. I think there's too high of a chance that this dagger could see some use still. So we'll leave it alone. That Arcane Missile, losing that coin flip, could very well decide the entire game. Is she going to play a free secret? She is. Irritating. Alright, well, I don't want to give her a really good creature, so we have to do something like this.
We must cleanse the
Let's see if it's
Sunwell.
Mirror Entity. It's not. Let's use Deadly Poison. Swing for 5, hope it's not Vaporize. It isn't. Okay, so it's actually a fancy secret. It's not Ice Armor, Vaporize, or Mirror Entity. It can be Counterspell, Spellbender, or Ice Block. If it's Ice Block, it doesn't matter, but if it's Spellbender, that means my Betrayal is getting Spellbent. It's not likely to be Ice Block, so my Betrayal is getting Spellbent or Counterspelled. Which is unfortunate, to be sure. Viscerate. Oh, that's the first time I've seen that card. Well, I can only play one of these, so I might as well just play the best one that I have. Put it in the middle, around Cone of Cold. Not going to attack with my Deadly Dagger. I feel like it'll have a use. My opponent's done pretty much nothing all game. But I have to watch out for the fact that both Betrayal and Eviscerate are vulnerable to Spellbender. Now, as I learned recently, actually, Spellbender only redirects spells that target minions, which is important. So if I spellbend her face, or eviscerate her face, that will actually get me the kill. Let's go ahead and kill this Ogre Magi with the Dark Iron Dwarf. Oh, I wish I had 8 mana so I could... Well, you know what? That's dumb. That's really, really, really dumb. No, 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 no. That's not a good play at all. Oh, wait. Okay. Let me start that over. Eviscerate is the perfect answer to this Ogre Magi. However, this is almost certainly Spellbender or Counterspell. So unless I throw a Betrayal at this to eat that first, I actually really do need to kill this with my creature. Now, I wish I had 8 mana. With 8 mana, I could use the Betrayal to flush out the Counterspell / Spellbender, then Eviscerate, then play a creature. But unfortunately, these are all 4 mana creatures, so I can only play one of them. Let's do the Sen'jin. Although it doesn't hit as hard, it does protect me a little bit. And I will just ignore that Ogre Magi and try to race.
Here we go.
I mean, she's in a little bit of a perilous situation here. You know, oh god, I messed up. Flame Strike kills my team because of spell damage. I shouldn't have done that. Sorry, folks, that was a terrible mistake. And she has it. Ah, boy, I lose the game. I should have used Dark Iron Dwarf and killed that Ogre Magi. That would have let the Tiger survive. Yeah, that mistake could actually cost me the game. No joke. Oh, jeez. Shit. Well, let's play the Yeti. Let's Betrayal to flush out the Counterspell / Spellbender. It's Counterspell, good, so she doesn't get a 1/3. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I made that horrible misplay. I could have won this game, I think, pretty easily. If I had just used the Dark Iron Dwarf on my Shattered Sun Cleric to kill the Ogre Magi, then it would have died to Flame Strike, but the Tiger wouldn't have. The Tiger would have hit for 5, and I would just have been good to go. Now she's got a bajillion skillion cards. She almost certainly has removal for a 4/5. Cone of Cold actually not the greatest, but it will allow her to kill the Yeti next turn with the Mana Worm plus Hero ability. Oh, this silence like stops me from dealing 6 damage. That's extremely frustrating. Sunwalker, well, that's good. I will play this just because I might as well. Swing for 1. Now, mages do not heal, so like in 8 turns, I will kill her with the dagger. I might still win if she does not have mass removal right here, or an answer for the Sunwalker. I could still win. I mean, this is Shieldwind Yeti plus Dark Iron Dwarf at 6 damage, 7 damage, 8 damage. It could work. Just gonna pop Divine Shield. Flame Strike. Oh, she has it. She has a second Flame Strike. Well, then everything dies. Fuck. Knife Juggler? Well, it's actually really important, so I'm gonna play Knife Juggler and Dark Iron Dwarf. The Dark Iron Dwarf does nothing. But the Knife Juggler deals a point of damage, and every point of damage matters. I've already used my Eviscerate. I don't really have any other direct damage in this deck, I don't think. Blade Flurry for 1 damage after I pop this dagger. But I do have 2 Assassin's Blades here, which could be huge if she doesn't have any taunts. So she's got 6 cards. Can she taunt or kill? Cult Master doesn't do anything. Stormpike Commando kills my Knife Juggler. Oh, she's out of mana. Oh my gosh, I might win if I get Blade Flurry. Nope, not a chance. Well, do that and that. She should not be able to kill me. Do I play this thing? Yeah, I gotta play it. Everything I put on the board threatens death. I'm not gonna hold on to that. So she needs to have Taunt or Life Gain or she loses. Ooze does not work because I can just remake the dagger. But I made a horrible misplay. This would have all been a whole lot easier if I had just used the Dark Iron Dwarf and killed her Ogre Magi. I just completely forgot that spell damage was a thing. So she's fishing for cards. She spent half her mana fishing. She wants a Taunt or a Life Gainer. She's drawn 4 more cards than I have this game. Does she have what she needs? She can also throw the Stormpike Commando away for another... You know what? She messed up. She should have actually used the Stormpike Commando into the Dark Iron Dwarf first. That would have drawn a card off the Cult Master. That would have left her with the full 10 mana. Anyway, we survived 2 Flame Strikes and a Cone of Cold there, and a Polymorph. Pretty good. Lots of interference that time, but I actually made a huge mistake. And then I could have won a lot more easily. So I guess that actually lends more credence to the theory that I was completely off in my deck evaluation, because if I beat a mage who had that much interference against me, even after making a horrific blunder, this deck must be pretty strong. Well, that mage had a slow start. I like how I'm trying to do my best to convince you that my deck sucks. No, it's fine. It's a good deck. Fine, I'm wrong. I said it. The deck's fine. I just maybe I just love backstab so much that since there wasn't any backstab, I was disheartened. Take a sip of Good Luck Izzy here. Or maybe I'm going to lose the next 3 games in a row. Who knows? Another Shaman? Seamus Jupter. Seamus Yupter. Alright, well, the Knife Juggler's good here. I'm first again. I have been first, I think, 4 times out of 5. Just an FYI. Oh my gosh, that's the 3rd time I've had a Defiance Ringleader without the coin. Alright, that's actually really funny. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play Knife Juggler, pray to the high heavens that it survives, which is very, very, very unlikely. And then on turn 3 I can play this to activate combo and then play Defiance Ringleader and fling 2 knives. So, this being a 1 mana card is being pretty good for me. He's hovering stuff, he's not AFK. Does he have a play? Pass the turn, please. No, you suck. Well, anything he plays will kill the Knife Juggler. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, change of plans. Change of plans. We will play the Ringleader instead. Yes, this wastes the combo potential, but I'd rather trade this into the Panda than the Knife Juggler. Plus, with Shamans having Forked Lightning and Lightning Storm, it's not like this combo is the end-all be-all of combos. But if I had been second, I would have been so much better. He would have passed on turn 1, I would have coined this out, he would have played this on turn 2. I'd have used the Bandit to kill this. Then I had the Knife Juggler. He's gonna Lightning Bolt my Ringleader. Well, that's alright, I suppose. This does mean that I can't play Flesh-Eating Ghoul, or it'll just die to the Panda. Oh, wow, that's cool. So I have a couple of options. I can either wait until turn 4 to play the Knife Juggler and then this and fling 2 knives, or I can just play the Bloodsail, Corsair, and then this right now. Not getting any knife flings, but I do get the combo off. That would mean trading the Flesh-Eating Ghoul for the Panda. You know, my instincts tell me this is the right move, much as I love the Flesh-Eating Ghoul. My instincts tell me this is the way to go. The Panda kills the Ghoul. I play the Knife Juggler and then both of these on turn 4 and fling a bunch of knives. Bit vulnerable to Forked Lightning or Lightning Storm, but Forked Lightning only kills 2 out of 3 and Lightning Storm would leave him overloaded. It'd be a 1 card for 2, but that's fine. Okay, here's a totem. Alright, well, with luck, both knives will hit that totem. Nope! Oh, they both hit him. I really lost that coin flip. I don't know if that's well played or not. It's a bit of a risky move. Earth Shock. Oh, that spell damage. Oh, well, I'm not getting lucky this game, that's for sure. Why did he say that was a mistake? What was wrong with that play? I wonder what he has that would make him say it was a mistake. It's 1 mana kill a Knife Juggler. Seems good to me. So next turn I can play the Dagger and Deadly Poison, perhaps. Oh, well, I kept saying my opponents weren't interfering. This guy sure is full of interference, that's for sure. Okay. If I play Senjin...
I need a weapon. I need a weapon.
Oh, okay. Clearly that's not an option. I was gonna say, I think Senjin might be the best move and just try to kill the Berserker that way. But it looks like... looks...
I need a weapon.
Shut up.
I need a weapon.
Well, okay, I guess it's just not happening. So we'll kill the Berserker that way. This, that. Do I play this Bloodsail Corsair? Well, there is a chance that the Shaman has a weapon later, so I'll keep it around. This is a bit of a weak hand, though. You know, you'd think they'd fix a bug like this, but whatever. He's got 4 cards. To my 4 cards, I have a Deadly Poison weapon. This is a really good totem in this case, because I don't want to use Deadly Poison on it. And he's got to pass the turn. Well, that's fine. So I'll do this. I will play this now, because that's a good answer to the 1-1. We'll swing there, and since I have Assassin's Blade, I'll just swing at his face. Pass the turn. It's not likely I'm going to do much more next turn besides play Assassin's Blade. He's got 5 cards to my 5, but I got some junky ones, so if he's got like even 1 good card here, he should be in decent shape. MVP Corsair here, tearing it up. Tearing it up, baby. If this were any other totem, by the way, I would have killed it with my Bandit. Alright, he's going to Lightning Storm without toteming, which is interesting. You'd think he'd fish for spell damage, so I assume he has something to do with 3 mana. He wins the coin flip on this engine, deals 3 damage, which allows the... oh my god, I'm losing all the flips. He got the 1-1 totem, and he won the lightning storm. God damn it. Ugh. Alright, slight change of plans. Hello. I'm gonna play these guys. Now, the reason I'm playing them is that they're both better than the creature that he has. So I might as well just get some board presence and then play the Assassin's Blade afterwards. Oh my god, that was really obnoxious how many coin flips he won. So it was 1 in 4 odds of getting the 1-1 totem, and then 1 in 2 odds. So like 1 in 8 odds that my Senjin was actually going to die right there. Of course, I could have played Bloodsail Corsair the previous turn. Had I done that, I would have had a kill for the 1-1 totem. So again, I don't know if I made a mistake, but I made a choice. And that choice was the reason things turned out so badly. I hope I get something that's 3 mana or less, like a creature, so I can play Assassin's Blade and that creature. And of course he has Stormforged Axe, which is hilarious. That's just great. That is just great. Conceal. Ugh. Well, that's not good. Alright, well this is 9 more damage. Do I use Conceal right here, or do I hold out? You know what? I need to use Conceal right here. It's just too risky if I don't use it right now. I want to make sure this thing survives and gets to keep attacking. So he's got 4 cards to my 1. That's definitely not encouraging. Hope this is not a taunt totem. And it is! Oh my golly bonker sauce. The totems, the totems that he's flipped this game have been absolutely insane. Like, absolutely insane. Yeah, that could just easily win him the game. I don't want to play this because this just dies to the Argent Squire. Well, you know, he can't kill them both. Fuck my life. Cannot believe that taunt totem came up. That's just insane. So if I play Twilight Drake, he can either use the Argent Squire to kill it, or he can use the Argent Squire plus the axe to kill this, but he can't kill both, so I just have to hope he doesn't have any removal in his hand. I have to hope for that. No matter how unlikely they are, you have to play to your out. So I have to hope that this Shaman in 4 cards has no removal. It's the only chance I have of getting any more damage through and even possibly winning the game. He just top decked a Fire Elemental, so that's great. I've got 6 damage here. He's got a lot of damage on the board. It's very unlikely that I'm going to win this game. And he's got a Mana Tide Totem. This game was so stupid. I guess it makes up for all the good luck I had in the other games. Sap. Well, sapping allows him to replay Fire Elemental, but that's probably better, and so he gets to do 3 more damage, but that's actually better than hitting me in the face with it. So I'll do that. I could still win if I top deck Eviscerate. And then, well, it's not enough actually. Oh no, it is. So if I hit him, I get him down to 5 health. And if I get Eviscerate and can combo it off, then I could still win. So let's see. Does he have enough damage to kill me? 6, 10, 11. Oh, I got Eviscerate, hilariously enough. Can't combo it though. You know, if I'd held on, oh my god, you know, it's funny. If I had held on to Sap, I would have won the game. I have just been making some really bad misplays. Yeah, I should have played to my outs last turn. My out was that I would top deck Eviscerate. Then I could have sapped, comboed Eviscerate, and then I'd won. Oh, no, I wouldn't have, because I still had to attack. I would have gotten him down to 1 this turn as opposed to next turn. And he just gave himself taunt, so he's at 5 health. I've got 1 out here, which is Blade Flurry, which just doesn't matter. I think he's got lethal damage. Yeah, that's definitely lethal, so it doesn't matter. That game was freaking idiotic, is all I have to say to that. I'll give him a well played. But, ugh. So I made some mistakes. Holding on to Sap would have let me get him down to 1 health. It wouldn't have been good enough. Because he had the Sun Fury Protector. But, alright, you know, I had a lot of good luck. I made some mistakes and didn't have to pay for them, so that game I made some mistakes, paid for them, and that was that. But it was really crazy, though, how lucky he got earlier in the game. He got the 1-1 totem. He then won the coin flip on the lightning storm. He then flipped 2 taunt totems in a row with no other taunt totems. So it's like 1 in 16 odds just for the totems alone. And yet, I could still have won that game if I had played Bloodsail Corsair a turn earlier. Because then I could have killed his 1/1 totem. So, you know, this is one of those things. Don't complain too much about people getting lucky. This game is so complicated. Even if your opponents do get lucky, it's actually quite likely that you could have won anyway. In a lot of games. Dr. Paradox here. I'm all getting everything because I'm finally second, so maybe I'll get one of my 3 Defias ringleaders? Nope. Why would I think that would happen? I've only got 3 of them in the deck, and I just drew 8 cards out of it. Why would I get either of those guys? No, I'll just get an Eviscerate. That's fine. That's all I ever really wanted. I just wanted an Eviscerate, and then nothing else to do until turn 4. That's pretty much the ideal situation for me. Okay, so he's going to Wild Growth, which is a bit scary because it means as first player he's 2 mana ahead. Are you goddamned kidding me? What? All my luck ran out all at once. Well, I guess I'm going to be coining out a Twilight Drake on turn 3 in response to his turn 4 play, and hoping it survives. It'll be pretty big, even though I'm using the coin. It'll be like a 4/7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it'll be a 4/7, which is very difficult for a druid to kill. It would take quite a bit of effort. But depending on what his turn 4 play is, he could do it. I mean, if he plays like an Ancient Brewmaster, which is a 5/4, and then has a Dark Iron Dwarf to back it up, he could kill my Drake in high style. Fairy Dragon, less impressive. That is also less impressive. All right.
Pleasure is mine.
Oh. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you and your dog. Well, I could coin out the No, we're just gonna do this. This is all right. Come on, why are my cards not playing? We'll do that. It's 4/7. Holds up against his creatures. He needs a Dark Iron Dwarf and both of these just to kill my 1 Twily here. And next turn, it's unfortunate. I want both of these to combo, but I can only combo 1. This would have to be comboed in order to kill the Raider, but this needs to be comboed to get the thing. I might just do neither one of those. We'll see. I could use Conceal to trigger combo. I could use this to kill the Fairy Dragon, and when this is in a weakened state, conceal it, then play the Bandits. Gonna Wrath, and I guess Shapeshift, and then trade the Fairy Dragon into this. So that's a 2-for-1, which I am just fine with. It does mean that my Dark Iron Dwarf is a bit unimpressive. I could play it as a 4/4, but I'd really rather get Deadly Poison and activate combo and kill that thing. That would be the best. Oh, well, I knew that was too much to ask. I think the correct move here is just a Dark Iron Dwarf. It's 4/4. It holds up well on this board. I don't really want to attack with the dagger because I don't have any particular reason to, and if I do top deck a Deadly Poison, I'll still want to play it. God damn it. Well, okay. We'll do Betrayal to kill that one. And then we'll do the Ringleader here. And I'll still hang on to my weapon. I don't see a point in concealing just yet. You know, I guess I could have concealed to make the Sea Giant playable next turn. That might have been smart. Sea Giant might still be playable. We'll see what he does. I wanted to kill off the Raider, by the way, so that in case I need to combo again, Eviscerate can work on this guy without having to spend mana. Note that I wish this were Backstab for that purpose. And in fact, if it were a Backstab, I would have killed this last turn. So Backstab is really, really good. If I have to choose between Backstab and Eviscerate, I will choose a Backstab. Although if I already have a Backstab, I will take an Eviscerate. Well, he's thinking a lot, and he's lower on cards than I am because he 2-for-1'd. And because he used Wild Growth. And because he was the first player. So there's like a few reasons why he's lower on cards. But I mean, he has a lot more mana, as you can see. I have to react to his 7-mana play with a 6-mana play, but I've got pretty efficient cards. Especially if he does not trade this into my guys and plays enough stuff, this Sea Giant could be playable. Oh, he's going to Shapeshift. Well, if I'd concealed last turn, then I could be playing a Sea Giant on this turn. So, you know, it's it's interesting. I keep making decisions that definitely make a difference. Okay, Ogre. Is that worth it? I don't like leaving him with all this stuff. Okay, we'll do this. Actually, could I sneak this into play if I can seal? And then this. This will cost 5, but I'll only have 3 mana. No, it doesn't work. Okay, we'll eviscerate this thing. Play the ringleader. Hit this. Attack that. And then now I will actually conceal. So I would actually like this to come out next turn, especially if he plays an Ironbark Protector. I need to get this out. If he swipes me in the face, he'll kill off 2 of my minions, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. These were pretty efficient. The reason I hit this monkey is because it doesn't hit that hard, and I don't mind hitting it again to finish it off with my dagger. He does have the swipe, though. Man. Well, I guess it's better that he's swiping now than swiping when I have a Sea Giant in play. Does mean that the Sea Giant might not get played, though, because now this costs 8 mana. He'd have to play at least 1 more minion in order for me to make this playable. If he doesn't, I'll play a Boulder Fist Ogre, but this is a lot better because the difference in power is relevant against Druids who have a common 8/8. So being able to trade with it is very, very important. Okay, so Conceal saved this minion, which is pretty good. I'm getting a little bit low. Druids are okay at burning. At 14 health is definitely not where I really want to be. But he didn't play another minion. Ugh. So, okay. I'll kill this off. Do this. And I'm going to play Ascension, although this does not use up all of my mana. The reason I'm doing it is I want to protect this guy from Shapeshift. He's got a lot of health. I don't want him to get any more free kills. Now, he's got 4 cards to my 5. We're in a few turns going to be at the point where his mana advantage is eliminated simply by us running up to turn 10. If he plays an Ironbark, though, then it's going to be good for some pretty sweet value for him. Swipe would let him clear my board. He could swipe this and Shapeshift to finish it off. Yes, Starfall, which is not as bad as Swipe. It's actually, I'm happy to see that because it's 1 more mana. And it doesn't deal damage to me, which is important. He has an Ooze to kill my dagger. I don't care about that. And he has mana left over for Shapeshift. That's very annoying. This means my Sea Giant is still not playable. Boy, I caught all the breaks early in this arena, and now I'm catching none of the breaks. Deadly Poison. I really can't afford to be daggering his Ooze. I mean, it's gonna hit me, but I don't know. Maybe I could have made the dagger and then, like, the tiger and the Deadly Poison and killed the Ooze, but I don't know. I shouldn't have attacked him, probably, if I have the Deadly Poison. Man, the fact that this Sea Giant has just been unplayable. Again, I've been super unlucky this game with what he's been playing, but if I had concealed a turn earlier, this would have come down already. Fuck my life. Well, this is bad. He's just gonna burn me out. I can't kill this thing. Oh my gosh, he's gonna get rid of the Ooze. I think that was a mistake. I think he should have attacked me. I'm at 14 health. That is pretty good. That is actually kind of outrageously good. So we're gonna make the Sea Giant here. And it's gonna hit me anyway, so I might as well hit it. I really shouldn't have daggered last time. I will kill that thing, of course. I have a chance in hell of winning now. I mean, he's got 2 cards. An Ironbark Protector plus Shapeshift will get rid of my Owl and my Sea Giant. I'll have this Tiger then.
Sorry about that.
Oh, what? What is he sorry about? Is he gonna kill me or something? I mean, that's not killing me. Does he have an Ironbark? He has, I don't think he needs to be sorry. That's just a fair play. Okay, so now it's pretty good. So Sea Giant does what it was supposed to do. I can repopulate pretty nicely. I dagger as fast as he heals, so this dagger's not helping me kill him. But at least it's stopping him from gaining extra life. The question is, how good is this Tiger? He's got 2 cards. So we're in a top deck war. He's got 2 cards. End the play. Big life advantage. He also actually deals the damage to me per turn with Shapeshift. And Yeah, so druids are better than rogues in a hero versus hero power battle. He's going to kill my creature, which makes sense. That's the right move. Now, what does he have with these two cards? Is it better than a 5/5? What other big stuff do I have here? I've used my ogre, used my tiger. Sunwalker. I still have a Sunwalker. And I still have Assassin's Blades, 2 of them. Those are the things I need to see. Chillwind Yeti, okay, not quite good enough. In fact, I will happily sap it. Can't let the Dark Iron Dwarf hit me, so I have to kill it.
Here we go.
Now he needs to shapeshift to kill off that tiger, or else of course it'll just kill the Yeti when it drops. So we're getting closer on life, but he's got a the Yeti.
My thanks.
What? Shut up, asshole. So he's gonna kill the tiger. I don't have an answer for this Yeti, unfortunately. I have to dagger this ghoul and use my ringleader to kill it. Can't afford to raise. He'll kill me much sooner than I can kill him. I need a good card right now. And that's pretty good. So what this does is it gives me some options. I can actually hit him in the face. I'll kill him in 3 turns. He'll kill me in 2. That's not right. I don't think I have any outs. I've already used Eviscerate. So I have to kill the ghoul.
Go.
Well played.
This guy is such an asshole. I can't even take it. Okay, so he's gonna deal 5 damage to me. I'm dead next turn. I have not dealt enough damage to him. I'm not sure what I could possibly do to win. He's saying well played. Why would you say well played when it is far from a guarantee that you're gonna win? What a fucking douche. Anyway, let's see what I get. Bloodsail Corsair. Well, MVP Corsair.
Played.
I'm gonna say well played because unlike my ass bag opponent, I have class. And we lose 2 in a row. So anyway, after finally admitting that maybe my deck was better than I thought, I proceed to lose 2 games in a row, and we're fighting for the arena life at only 5 wins. Bit sad, but both those games against the mage and the druid, I could have done something a turn earlier and then had a much better outcome. Like if that sea giant had gotten to attack once or twice, or even just once, I would have been in much better shape, not to mention the impact of it being on the board. So yeah, I should have concealed after playing Defias Ringleader the first time, and then he wouldn't have been able to kill it off, stopping me from playing Sea Giant. And against the mage, there was something or other that I could have done. Or against the shaman, I could have played Bloodsail Corsair a turn earlier, and killed his 1/1 totem. Bam, the paladin. Can I be second, please? You've got to be fucking kidding me! Oh my god. This comes up every time except for when I am second, and then it never comes up, even if I mulligan my whole hand. Fucking hell, man. Alright, so we'll see what he does before I make any commitments. Hopefully he'll pass the turn. He does. Okay. Well, I'm going to play Knife Juggler, because if he makes a recruit and I play a Flesh-Eating Ghoul, there's a chance the Knife Fling will kill the recruit, the Ghoul will grow to 3/3, and then I'll be in pretty good shape. Oh, he has a real drop. That's unfortunate. Nope. Yep. Ah, well, this is a really big coin flip right here. I could dagger up and kill it, now that I think about it. So the safe way is just to dagger up and kill this Loot Hoarder. I mean, it's not bad I have a dagger in hand ready to kill a recruit. More dangerously is to play the Flesh-Eating Ghoul. If the Knife Fling hits the Loot Hoarder, then I get an extra creature on the board, it's a 3/3, and I'm in really great shape. But if the Knife Fling hits his face, the Loot Hoarder is going to kill the Knife Juggler, possibly after having a Divine Shield put on it and so forth. I don't see a reason to gamble that much. I think I still have a very good chance of winning if I just attack him in the face. And we'll pass the turn. Now the issue is he has the coin, so he could coin into True Silver Champion or Hammer of Wrath. I'm hoping for Hammer of Wrath so that he doesn't have a weapon in his hand. And then I can play the Twilight Drake. It'll be pretty big. It'll be a 4/6. Harvest Golem. Well, if I'd gone for the risk last turn, then this turn I could this turn I could have protected my Knife Juggler by killing the Golem with my Ghoul, and then finishing off with the dagger as I just did. Well, 4/6 is still good. Paladins don't have any answers to this besides Humility. Next turn, I can dagger, poison, and then Ringleader with the combo, or I can Flesh Eating Ghoul Ringleader with the combo, kind of depending on what he does. He still has not used his coin, so I have to keep that in mind. Also, at 6 mana in 2 turns, I have the possibility of this plus Eviscerate for 5 damage. He's going to deal a damage, which I don't care about. Coin and Recruit. So he's trying to get something to stick. Well, nice try, buddy. Ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna do the dagger approach because that clears out his board. So do I use Deadly Poison here? Yes. I will use Deadly Poison, Ringleader, build a 2/2. Damage on the face is less valuable than damage on a creature. Keep my Twilight Drake's health up by 1, so it still dies to True Silver Champion, but it does die, but it doesn't die to Hammer of Wrath. I've got this dagger. Now, the thing about Deadly Poison is then you don't want to hit recruits with it. Obviously, that's a total waste, so I'd like for him to play something real.
Reporting for duty.
We must cleanse the
All right.
sundown.
Well, my bandits are very well equipped to deal with that problem. And in fact, let's play Flesh Eating Ghoul. And Shattered Sun Cleric? Yeah, I'm gonna protect Mr. Flesh Eating Ghoul here. Might seem like a weird move. Why would I do that when I can put on something else and get damage through? This makes it not die to Hammer of Wrath, and that's the thing I am most concerned about. Killing off my Flesh Eating Ghoul, who is starting to grow to astronomical heights. I mean, it's a 6/4 that I just played for 3 mana. 5/3 without the Shattered Sun Cleric's help. So does he have a True Silver Champion to kill this? If so, that'd be most of his turn. He'd still take 4 damage. So I'd say I'm in really good shape. I've got 5 damage of burn in my back pocket if I need it. And this is a lot of power. Consecration, not good enough. Equality Consecration would have been good. He just has this, which I don't care about in the slightest. And 3 mana. So what's he going to do? Play his own ghoul. Haha, I see. Alright, well, let's take a look. Can I win? I can deal 9 plus 6 is 15 plus 5 is 20. And I am 1 mana shy of being able to dagger up for the kill. Damn it. 6, 12, 15, 20. Alright, we'll take a little bit of a hedge. I'll trade those two. The Shattered Sun Cleric, by killing itself, causes this to grow, so it essentially deals, you know, 2 damage rather than 3. We'll do this, 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 and I'm just going to go ahead and develop my board some more. So, he needs a Quality Consecration, like right now. Even if he has it, this plus dagger gets him down to 1 health, and I'm almost going to win. Certainly. But if he has like a Quality Consecration, and then Justice, and then Taunts, he could then win. It's just not super likely. And if he had a Quality Consecration, he definitely would have played it last turn. So, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have it. Only way he could have it is if he had one of them but not the other, and he just top decked the other. Yeah, lots of quality cards in this deck, although this is a bit underwhelming. And the Bloodsail Corsair that shows up all the time is underwhelming as well.
Let me think.
Do 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 do. Blessing of Kings, not relevant in the slightest. Unless he follows it up with giving it Taunt, which is still not relevant in the slightest. So that changes nothing. I'm still killing him. He's got 3 mana. I just don't see how this is going to happen. Alright, good game. Bam, the Paladin. And we're up to 6. So Arena Life is on the line. I'd like to be at 7 at this point to guarantee that I get the money. This is important for Pride because if I win right here, I will get 150 gold. Oh wait, no, 150 gold. That will put me back up to 49.95. Well, if I get to 7, there's a chance I'll get a little bit more than 150, and I'll break 5,000 for the first time, which would be cool. Maybe then I'll like go play the daily quest, so I can get above 5,000 officially. All right, who we got? Another Druid. Heated the Druid. Well, Druids are good against rogues, that's for sure. Can I be second? Oh. Fucking finally. Alright, well, you know what? I'm just gonna... let me think. So I coin this on turn 1, then I have nothing to do on turn 2. So let's mulligan that stuff, hoping for another 2-drop, or for a 3-drop at least. Not a chance. These ringleaders are like the shyest guys. There's 3 of them in the deck. You'd think I'd get like multiples in one game, but no. That does not happen. Ah, it's so annoying. Well, this sucks. I mean, I'm gonna... If I coin this out, he shapeshifts, kills the bandit, infiltrator kills the ringleader. I've got nothing to do on turn 2. There's just no point. I'm gonna pass the turn. We'll see if he wants to attack with this. I'll just dagger up next turn. And then kill this. Try to get my own card advantage. I don't expect druids to have fast starts, and clearly I was wrong. Oh boy. If I had coined this out, then he would have shapeshifted, but then he wouldn't have played the Money Berserker, which would have definitely been better than him playing the Money Berserker. This isn't good. This is definitely the opposite of good. Oh, he doesn't want to attack. Okay. Well, this is totally pointless. I could coin out the Acolyte, which is actually kind of good against his board. It draws a couple of cards. Alright, let's try it. See what he wants to do. This game just started out bad. He had a 1-drop. Of course, the one time I have coin Ringleader, my opponent has a really perfect 1-drop. And then he has a really good 2-drop. So does he have a Shattered Sun Cleric while he's at it to kill my Acolyte and only give me 1 card? Won't be surprised. Won't be surprised. Won't be surprised. By using the coin, I stop myself from having the opportunity to coin, or to dagger coin Blade Flurry on this turn. Sap, that could be good. Oh boy. He's gonna shapeshift. Is he gonna finish off my Acolyte? He is, so he's gonna give me 2 cards. So he's hoping that his tempo is worth the cards he's giving me. Which is a fair hope, I suppose. Alright, I could sap this, but I think now we'll go for this. And the Ringleader. I could have made the Owl and silenced this, but then it just would have died to shapeshift. So right now, this threatens to kill that, and then these guys both threaten to kill that. It'll be a little bit tricky for him to deal with everything. Swipe actually doesn't quite work either. It can kill this, and get this down to 1 health. But then, I guess then he could use the Berserker to finish it off. Then I will, in fact, dagger Blade Flurry. Okay, no swipe. He's killing off my bandit. He's gonna kill that off. Play the Wild Pyromancer. And is he gonna swing for 5? He is. Okay. Assassin's Blade. Okay. I think the move is as follows. I'm gonna do this. That. That. And Blade Flurry. So, what have we gained? Nothing. I have 6 cards, he has 5, but he's the first player. I guess I get an extra one at the start of my turn, so I got like a little bit ahead there. But not really a whole lot. He's got the tempo, for sure. This would be worth silencing, except that I actually don't have another play on the turn if I silence that. Except to sap it, put it back in his hand, which is obviously no good. Ah, Earthen Ring Farseer. Is it worth it? I think so. I think it's worth it to silence this thing. Play the Farseer and heal up, because I do need to heal. He's got a lot of life, so I'd say he has the tempo advantage, but I have the cards. However, this Ogre could be good next turn. Or Chillwind Yeti plus tap if he plays something really big, like a Sunwalker. That would be awesome, actually. If he plays a Sunwalker, that would be perfect. The sap would be so good. No, he's got a Claw. He's going to Shapeshift Claw to kill my Farseer. Use the Golem to kill my Owl. So I could, of course, Yeti Dagger finish off the Golem. But it depends on what else he plays. Oh, he's going to hit me in the face. Interesting choice. I will do this.
Here we go.
Kill off his creature, have a weapon in hand, and pass the turn. So my board is empty except for this Owl. But I feel like it was worth it to put the weapon in my hand. Whether that was correct or not, only time will tell.
I wonder.
This is the card he just drew,
Where shall I
and it's pretty good. He's gonna give it taunt, which is fair. I think that is a good sap target, unless I want to play the ogre. I mean, the danger of sapping this is that he plays Ironbark Protector next turn. So I could play the ogre instead, let him hit me for 4. Try to use the ogre to kill that and sap the Ironbark. Alright, I for some reason have a feeling as though he's got an Ironbark Protector. I don't know where that feeling comes from. But if he does play it, I'll be pretty happy. I'll use this to kill the druid. I'll sap. Oh no, yeah, and then I'll use I can actually use Betrayal to kill the Druid of the Claw. With the help of the Ironbark. Sap the Ironbark. Play the Defender on my Ogre and swing for 7. Or play the Yeti and then try to get greedy with my Defender. So yes, I would not mind an Ironbark Protector here at all. That'd be totally fine. No, he's a Yeti. Damn. Betrayal is not good enough to kill either of these. Comically enough. Oh, does he have a... Oh, no, he's going to hit me. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, we got to kill this. Now, this is actually really good. I'm protecting myself from his minions with some really big taunts. I have a lot of power on the field. I want him desperately to play an Ironbark Protector, so I can sap that guy, swing for 7, drop a Tiger. I mean, I'll just be in good shape. Then next turn he can replay it, but whatever, I'll deal with it then. Come on, play an Ironbark. Play it, play it, play it, play it, play it. Now the Yeti does kill my Ogre, tragically. Just don't want him to have too much removal here. No! Don't point stuff at my stuff. No. Oh, come on, you suck. Boo! Boo! And of course, I could hit this with my weapon, but that's very risky with no more taunts. Starfall! Oh man, who plays Starfall? Ah, that sucks. The nerf on this Defender is awful. Oh man, well, I could sap this, but that's obviously not good. I'm gonna hit this. I mean, if you're gonna get hit by it anyway, you might as well hit it yourself. I could combo out the bandits, but I'd rather play more big things than like a bunch of little things. I feel like swipe just becomes really good. Now he can just burn me out with a couple of swipes and shapeshift. I've got a lot of power, but it's still a few turns away from killing him. I really needed to play an Ironbark Protector so I could sap it. So I had a feeling he had one, and I was wrong. He clearly just does not even come close to having one. Because if he had Ironbark Protector and he played it, that would be so great. He'd shapeshift, hit me for 1. I'd sap. I'd hit him for 11. He's down to 11. -3, down to 8. I actually have a chance in hell at winning. Now then he'd replay the Ironbark, and I'd have no answers. But at least it would give me a chance. By not playing an Ironbark Protector, this guy is making me lose the game. He has another one, so no more spell damage for Papa Boris. That's fine. Nat Hagel. And a... Oh, jeez, okay. Well then. And of course he gets the card with Nat. That's awesome. Alright. He's playing very carefully around Betrayal. But that's fine. So first things first, let's kill Nat. Now I can use Betrayal to kill the Spellbreaker. What I'm going to do next is... Do I sap this? This is only 3 mana. It doesn't seem like it's worth sapping. So I'm going to just put a banana on my Tiger. I'm actually going to put both bananas on the Tiger. And we're going to kill his king. Do this. Do this. We'll swing with that. If you're wondering why I put both bananas on the Tiger, it was so that it would not die to a stray swipe. I want this Tiger to live. Now I have a lot of damage. This is 11, 14, 16, 18, 20 damage. He's dead on the board. Play a motherfucking Ironbark, you motherfucker, so I can sap it and win the game. Come on. Do it. Do it for Papa. Who's doing it for Papa? Malfurion, the bearded purple nipple guy. Come on, man. Do it. Do it. Come on. Is good play. Ironbark. Oh, no. Not Cenarius. Well, I think I win. I think I actually have enough damage to spare that I win. So we're gonna go ahead and just sap one. Kill the other one. Pretty sure this is enough. Let's just note that he played 3 legendaries. He played Nat Pagal, he played King Mukla, he played Cenarius, and I won! With how many legendaries? Oh, that's right, 0 legendaries. Oh, yeah, that's so interesting. And 1 epic in this deck, the Sea Giant, which I didn't draw. Boo-yah. Alright, sorry, that was enough of me being a dick. I just, you know, it's one of my pet peeves. I've talked about it before, I'll talk about it again. One of my pet peeves are the people who are like, yeah, Arena's all about luck. There's no skill involved whatsoever. It's just all about who gets the most legendaries. I only get like 1 or 2 wins every time I play, but it has nothing to do with me. I actually make the absolute perfect plays. If Trump were in my shoes, he'd lose just like I am. I'm just so sad and unlucky. Mabus, the druid. So that's the 3rd druid of this run. We managed to kill one, the one who played 3 legendaries. And then we lost to the other one. Okay, come on, Defias ringleaders. Don't be so difficult, you little bitches. I'm 2nd. Where are my homies at? Nowhere! My homies are nowhere to be found. There's 3 of them, and they're nowhere. That's just great. And of course, this one doesn't actually... Oh, hey, okay. You showed up just in time. I'm gonna say I would be a little bit frustrated, because this druid didn't play a 1-drop, so that makes us a lot better. Now, of course, the druid can kill the bandit, which diminishes its value tremendously. But still, it's pretty good. I can put a dagger in my hand, sit and wait for the flesh-eating ghoul to get good. And life is fine. Poink! And Earthen Ring Farseer. I won't swing with a dagger. I don't want to have deadly poison get top decked and suck. It's got a panther. Panther's really... Oh, it's pretty good. I have to admit, the panther's pretty good here because basically it will kill off my flesh-eating ghoul if I play the ghoul. I could play the Farseer, which I care about less, but I don't really want to waste that heal. I could attack Conceal to protect this guy and combo out the ringleader. Or I could play him without the combo and just have a 2/2 for 2 and then use that to trade the panther. Well, I think this will be useful later. So I will actually play Flesh-Eating Ghoul and swing. And then let the panther kill the ghoul. So it's annoying, but I mean it's a 3-drop trading for a 3-drop, which is fine by me. There's a bit of a risk if he has Shattered Sun Cleric, which he doesn't. He could have killed the ghoul and survived. So he plays a Yeti, which is definitely good. However, I have a Twilight Drake, which is even better. And he gets to kill my ringleader with the Yeti, but then my Drake gets to kill his Yeti. So we're kind of counter-valuing each other a bit here. Harvest Golem. It's annoying. And a Raptor. Okay, so he's countering my counter because he's going to get to kill this with the Golem. Unless I play the Farseer. Yes! That is what I will do. Heal up that Drakety Drake.
Yeah, beat it.
I'll not swing just yet. Well, close game. Really back and forth here. This guy is terrible. But I'll play him anytime I have a mana left over, because I might as well. Uh-oh, that's scary. Got a feeling there's a Wrath here. No, Power of the Wild. For a buff. Well, it's tricky. Let's see what he does. So he gets to kill that and survive. That's smart. And he gets to kill that and survive. That's also smart. And then he has a 5/5 to deal with my Twilight. That's extremely smart. That was just a really good play. Fuck everything. Okay. I think what the right play is as follows. I'm gonna kill... I'm gonna kill this, like that. Kill this with myself. Use the Twilight Drake to finish off that Golem. And I'm gonna play Boulder Fist Ogre here. So the idea is that after the Ogre Magi kills my Drake, it'll be at 1 health, and I'll get to finish it off with the dagger that I was so painstakingly saving for the entire game. But it's perilous because he could do some buffing and stuff and make my life hell. Alright, that is unfortunate. Dark Iron Dwarf would be pretty sweet. Shattered Sun Cleric would be pretty sweet. Actually, Shattered Sun Cleric would be the sweetest. Blade Flurry would actually be pretty great. There's a number of cards that are really good right here. Come on. Deck? Sunwalker? Yeah. Alright. Am I playing this? Yeah, I am.
Here we go.
I could conceal, but I think I'd rather just play that guy. And the Ogre has to run into the Sunwalker anyway. Now, he could Shapeshift, pop Divine Shield, and then kill the Sunwalker with his Ogre. So maybe I should have concealed to preserve my 10 damage. Okay, no Iron Bark Protector. Spending half his mana to play something really crappy and draw a card is fine by me. Again, best play is Shapeshift to pop Divine Shield, and then use the Ogre to kill the Sunwalker. Or Ogre to pop Divine Shield and Sun's like a Starfall? No, he doesn't have enough mana. He just took a bunch of damage to pop Divine Shield. Whoa, okay. Okay, I might be able to win now. Okay, the play is swing, swing, swing. Can he kill me? What is this? 8, 10. Savage Roar adds another 8. Oh my god, if he has Savage Roar... If he has Savage Roar, then I actually just lose. Because I'm thinking about concealing. If I conceal, this taunt goes away. Savage Roar would deal 8, 10, 12, 16... No, it's 12 plus 6. 18 damage. That's 3 mana. If he has a Starfire or a Swipe, then he wins the game. I don't want to do that. So I'm not going to conceal. What I'll do instead is I'll play this and this. So now, in addition to Savage Roar and a burn spell, he also needs a Silence.
Well played.
Oh god, he's either saying that because he's got the Savage Roar and is about to win, or because he's going to lose. I mean, this is a lot of power for him to deal with, and my health is high enough that it's very unlikely that he's got the right combination of cards. Like, 3 out of 4 cards of his have to be something very specific. Healing Touch? Okay, I don't care about that. I still have enough damage to kill him. Even after my Sunwalker dies. Because this is 11, 15 damage, 16 damage. Unless he has removal for this, like a Wrath. Shapeshift is not good enough. Oh, he made a slight misplay. He should have played the Knife Juggler first. If he'd played Knife Juggler first, then the damaged Golem would have come back to life, flung a knife. There was a chance, 1 in 4, that he would have actually killed this off. Then he would have survived for an extra turn. Slight misplay by my opponent here. And he should have really attacked this. It's going to hit him anyway, but I guess I just win, so it doesn't make a difference. But it was a close game. Slight misplay. He could have given himself a 25% chance of surviving another turn. Now, dropping my Senjin, I think, and the Yeti would have given me pretty good odds of winning. Notice, by the way, how important Taunt has been in these games. I always chuckle when people say that Taunt is overrated. I don't think Taunt is overrated at all. I think Taunt is perfectly rated and really, really important to have. I mean, there are times when just any Taunt will do. In fact, in Constructed right now, from what I hear, Senjin Shieldmaster is seeing a lot of play just because a 3-5 with Taunt wrecks so many decks. Hopes of victory. There's a lot of like aggro decks and face roll type decks that pretty much just hope the opponent never plays a Taunt. So Taunt, of course, in the arena is different because arena is a very different game field from Constructed, but it's pretty important to have. And that is why cards like Senjin Shieldmaster will probably always be good unless Hearthstone changes in some kind of crazily dramatic way. Up against a mage, I did beat the other mage I played, right? It was a shaman and a druid that I lost to. I am first because I'm always first, of course. No, that's not true. In the last game, I got to coin out a ringleader. Alright, alright. But here we go. Defias ringleader showing up in my hand when I'm first. Like he do. Like he do. Not going to conceal on turn 1. That doesn't seem like a very good play. Pact the mage. That's our opponent. Organ Infiltrator. Alright, well, this is fine. So I have make a dagger. And then, you know. Wait, do I play this? What am I talking about? Of course I play this. Gotta trade with this creature. And don't want to let him get away with it. If he has like a 3-2 or something, I want this in place to trade. He could do something. She could do something really dumb, like attack me with the Worgen. I don't know who would do that against a rogue, knowing the dagger could just come out and kill it. But if she does, I will totally play Shattered Sun Cleric, buff this, and kill it. If not, I'll play the Injured Blade Master, pray that there is no Frostbolt, and then Shattered Sun Cleric, making this a 5/4 is pretty formidable. I could even make it a 5/4 and then conceal. So like swing for 5, then conceal, then swing for 8, and she's already below 20. Try to race. That would actually be a really strong play. Okay, so if she kills my ringleader right now, and let's say pings me in the face, let's just say. I play this, let's just say it survives, she plays some creature, Harvest Golem, who cares. I play the Shattered Sun Cleric on turn 4. I swing for 5, I conceal. And all that was dashed because she played a Scarlet Crusader. Motherfucker. That's so good, it actually hurts. God damn it. Well, if I dagger up and attack this, it'll deal 9 damage to me, like this one creature. I can't do that. Motherfucker, that is such a good card in this circumstance. I can't even believe it. Well, so much for all of my hopes and dreams. So next turn, unless I get a 2-drop, I'm just daggering up, finishing off that Scarlet Crusader, and calling it a day. She has it. Oh my god. Please, can I have Blade Flurry, please? Please, can I please have Blade Flurry? Not a chance. Oh my god, not a chance. Okay, I need to get this stuff under control. So I'm playing Knife Juggler. You're like, Boris, that's crazy. It's just going to die. Well, yes, but then the Divine Shield pops and I can kill it with my dagger. I mean, I got to do this shit because it's so bad. Man, these Scarlet Crusaders are just winning her the game. Wow. For a second there, I thought, hey, maybe I'll be fine. Play a Blade Master, buff it, conceal, start racing. Nope! Not a chance. Although if I had Blade Flurry, I could have handled them. Just didn't get it. Eviscerate. Oh my god, this is so bad. What is going on? Seriously, and why is it so terrible? Oh god. Do I just dagger up and pass the turn? I don't even know. Whatever. We'll pass the turn. Wow. What a bad hand and bad luck with those Scarlet Crusaders. So she's doing what I wish I could have done, which is race. Assassin's Blade is ungodly bad. Let's waste a Shattered Sun Cleric, eviscerate Dark Iron Dwarf. Do I conceal my Shattered Sun Cleric?
Here we go.
You know what? Yeah, I do. Might as well. Just to protect it. Maybe she'll play a whole ton of minions and Sea Giant will cost like 2 mana. And then I'll be able to play the Defender of Argus and Sea Giant and give it taunt. Doesn't seem to have happened, unfortunately. Well, that's too bad. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's do this. Now you might be wondering, Boris, why didn't you play Sea Giant? That was playable right there, and the answer is I need taunt, because I'm at 15 health, and against a mage you can't let yourself go any lower, basically. Well, that's the nail in the coffin, I believe. Maybe I should have played Sea Giant and just let myself get low. Oh, fuck you, Blade Flurry. Fuck you. Well, the game's not over yet. I could still win, like if she doesn't have any fireballs or frostbolts ever. It's possible that I'll win, but at 12 health, and with her having 6 cards in hand, it's getting pretty ugly. The Sea Giant has to kill her creatures is the problem. Now, if I top deck Deadly Poison, I can do Assassin's Blade, Deadly Poison, Blade Flurry, kill everything. If I start attacking with the Sea Giant and she played like 5 cards that all die to that combo, I might stand a chance. So that's why I'm not conceding just yet. You know, you gotta give yourself those chances, no matter how improbable they may be.
What to do? What to do?
Alright. Pack the Mage is thinking. Fireball does not win on the spot, but it comes close. Fireball is gonna leave me with 1 health. And then she can just ping me off and kill me next turn. She's a secret. Whatever.
I'm ready to learn.
And a Stormpike Commando. Okay. Yup. Alright, is this deadly poison? It isn't! Yay! Now if I dagger up and play the Ogre Magi, Blade Flurry will actually deal 2 damage across the board. It will kill off this Stormpike Commando. Let's see if this is Vaporize. It's Vaporize. That's funny.
Thank you. Here
We'll do this. Blade Flurry, make a dagger, pass the turn. She's killing me in 3 turns, but if she's holding on to 4 Alarma Bots and I draw Earthen Ring Farseer, I might be able to burn her out before she burns me out. Or if she misclicks and pings herself one time.
You require my assistance.
Wow. Well, that legendary beat me. That's for sure. But you know what? It wasn't this that beat me, obviously. It was the Scarlet Crusaders. God damn those things. Go out in style, folks. Always go out in style. It's the only way to go out. So as long as I don't get the bare minimum 150, we will break past 5,000 gold for the first time. Let's see what we got. If you enjoyed this video, do please like and or subscribe. I think that went pretty well for a bad deck. I still think it was a bad deck. If you want to stick around for the post-run ritual, well then stick around. Here they come. We have non-gold Harvest Golem. That's a bitch. But we got a 195 gold. I think that's the most I've seen for 8 wins. It's pretty solid. Let's see what's in our pack. Non-gold Harvest Golem, really? Won a legendary recently, that was cool. Did not win one here. I got a golden rare. Oh, interesting. So there's no regular rare, just a golden one. It's actually more than the usual number of dust, which is totally fine by me. Look at that. We're up to 5,040 gold for just a second. Okay, so a bunch of new commons. One of them is that epic Harvest Golem. And then Golden Nourish, I have 2 regular ones. I am actually probably never going to make gold cards, I am thinking. Because, I mean, Blizzard is going to make expansions. And, ooh, Golden Backstabs. And I want to be able to, you know, craft the new cards for the expansions as close as possible to when they come out. So it's probably not going to be soon, if ever, that I use my dust to make gold cards or stop disenchanting gold cards. Our next run's going to be Mage, Hunter, or Warrior. Oh, God, I really don't want to play Mage. But I have done Hunter and Warrior recently. They were, like, kind of unofficial. They were the stream runs, so maybe I will just make a video for the channel. That's one of them. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Till then.